What's up, guys? What's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Sorry, a little bit of a longer delay there, but something important came up. So, with my little guy. So, anyway, how's it going, guys? Look at that daily close, huh? Look at that, and we're already on a green candle for today, guys. Are we going to come back up and test this resistance level at 2 cents 5.4 tonight? Or maybe tomorrow? Are we going to wick down and test the 100-day SMA here as support first? Are we going to do this tonight and then come back up? Or are we going to do this and this? What do you think, guys? What are we going to do? Be interesting to find out, but it's looking good, guys. I'm digging it. I am digging it. We may actually come back down here and test the 100-day SMA as support to let the RSI maybe cool off a little bit. But if we go over to the weekly, right? If we go to the weekly here, the RSI is still only at 53.76. It's still in the neutral, so there's a lot of room to go on the weekly time frame here. We could smash all the way through this resistance this week before needing a little bit of a cool off, right? I mean, look, we just broke out of this. We just broke out of this bull pennant on the weekly, guys, right? So we could see a very, very nice week the next couple weeks, right? We smashed out of here. We broke above the 30-day SMA, so we're bouncing off this support here right now, banging our heads. If we can break up above this, guys, I mean, we're looking at a good pump breaking out of this bull pennant on the weekly, guys. Major, and guys, you have to understand something too, is that the bullish and bearish patterns are more and more relevant the higher the time frame, right? So you have to remember, that's why you don't ever see me looking at the 15-minute, the 5-minute and stuff like that. It doesn't mean anything, right? But right here on the weekly time frame, guys, this is juicy. This is nice and juicy. So, all right, let's get into the chat, see what everybody's doing. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe, guys. We've got to keep the channel growing, keep it going. Isaac, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. My first bull run and huge gains coming. So excited and nervous. As well you should be, my friend, but it's a healthy, good nervous, right? So, Over the Road Ministries, what's up, man? Good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Matt, what's up, buddy? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you doing, buddy? I am doing good. Guys, just so that you guys know, once this live stream is over, what I've started to do is, as soon as we finish a live stream, I jump over to the Patreon and I do a live video coaching call over there, a group video coaching call. So if you want to participate in that, get over to the Patreon, guys. They're wildly popular over there. So make sure you're there for the coaching video call. Matt, doing pretty good. Nice, buddy. Nice. Absolutely. Happy tears. Yes. I think Jasmine will reach its all-time high this bull run. No, I do not. Because their all-time high is like $4.99. I think $1.50, maybe in that range, give or take, would be perfectly healthy, right? I think they need more time to get their product out to market, to get the PDL going so that they can have their TVL, their total value locked, to be able to get that running. I think in the next bull run, Jasmy's going to do absolutely phenomenal because they're going to have a fantastic TVL in their ecosystem. They're going to have 4 more years to build out their ecosystem to incentivize people to lock up their tokens over on the PDL. It's going to be big, guys, in my opinion, right? I think that 75 to 80% TVL in the next bull run is going to be very, very achievable. So that's how I feel about that. $1.50 is good. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. I take that all day long. Considering most of us are in at like 204, 205, right? Rob, how likely do you think Jasmine will hit $1? Pretty likely, man. Pretty likely, in my opinion. Like I said, for me, I'm only selling 50% of my Jasmine in this bull run, guys. And most of you know why already, but because like I said, I truly believe that the following bull run, because their product is going to be fully out to market, and I think that's going to make a massive difference in the TVL of the ecosystem. Not to mention all of the projects that are going to be able to launch and migrate over to the ecosystem. Now with the news that they're also launching an L1, right? We're going to see a lot of projects launching and migrating over to the JASMY Junction ecosystem going into the next 4-year cycle. And for me, that is massive news, right? Massive, massive news. Matt, yeah, I'm only selling 50% as well. Real good move in my opinion. Yeah, hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You should be diversified enough that only selling 50% of your JASMY is perfectly, fine, and you'll still make a lot of profits in your other projects in this bull run anyways, right? So absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Let's have a look at the market, guys. Let's have a look at the bubbles. What are the bubbles telling us today? Matt, oh yeah, I got a few, a good few. Nice. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. So Miri is having a little bit of a correction because it's up. It pumped like crazy, guys. Look, it's up 64, almost 65% on the week, 59.3 on the month. Miria had a hell of a run. I didn't take any profits, and I'm not going to, because I see massive things for Miria. It's a long-term hold for me, right? Yamaha, what's up, man? I was thinking the same thing. 50% JASMY. Yeah, 100%. Never hurt nobody, right? Listen, guys, in the last bull run, 2020, 2021, I held all of my XRP all the way through that bull run and all the way through this bear market. I'm still holding it, right? Didn't affect me none. I sold my other projects. I just held on to my XRP because I said I was not going to sell my XRP until after the lawsuit ended. So this time around, I'm going to sell my XRP because the lawsuit is over. Isaac, I have 360K JASMY. You want to sell 310 and hold 50K? Not a bad idea. You can accumulate more in the bear market, right? Justin, what's up, buddy? What is considered a good amount of JASMY to own? For me, I've talked about this before. For me, I think that a minimum that someone should own, in my opinion, and it's not financial advice, but I think at least it was 100,000, right? But now I'm thinking more like around 100,000 to 250,000. I think, you should probably hold around that much. That's just my own personal opinion. I know it's getting harder and harder to accumulate that as the price continues to climb, though, right? I mean, it was a lot easier to be able to say that when it was like 204, 205, 206, right? It was easy to accumulate a few million like most of us did, which is what I'm doing with my XCN right now, right? Isaac, my portfolio is not huge. I want to take more gains now so I have big bucks to put in the next bear market. That's the way you got to look at it, man. That's exactly the way you got to look at it. Absolutely, brother. That's the plan. A long-term mindset. Don't look as much at this bull run. Look at the next one, right? You'll be able to take your profits from this one and compound them, roll them into the bear market, and really, really make a dent in the next one, right? That's where you're, if you're limited portfolio, that's where you're going to be able to do a lot of damage, because not only are you going to be able to roll your profits into the next bear market, but you have another 2.5, 3 years to DCA, to accumulate more and more as well. And that's where you're going to get your life-changing wealth if you haven't, had this full bull run to do that yet, right? So absolutely, man. What are SEC appeals the case going to drag out the year? Yeah, and you know what? I touched on that this morning. I do think that the SEC is, in fact, going to appeal, and they're going to drag it out. However, I don't think that's going to stop. That's not going to stop XRP this time around, right? The only thing that's going to stop is institutional investors buying XRP. Everyone else, retail is going to buy it. You have to understand that XRP got relisted on all of the American exchanges that matter, right? So the liquidity is going to be there this bull run for the project. It doesn't matter if the SEC appeals, because at the same time, we all know that it's not going to pan out for the SEC anyways, right? So It's the only thing it's going to delay is institutional investors coming in, which I guess they'll have to do that in the next cycle, right? Which is fine, because if that's the case, I'll probably accumulate more XRP in the next bear market, right? Isaac with the super sticker, brother. I appreciate you, man. You're always there backing me up, man. You're always there supporting the channel. I appreciate you, buddy. We don't get many super chats and super stickers, so it's absolutely appreciated. Matt, people who are in the first bull run are not following Rob are missing out big time. This channel is by far diamond tier. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I try to help as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I try to, you know, I want to be able to say in 2026 that I helped create a lot of, you know, wealth for a lot of people. I want to be able to say that. I want to be able to brag about that. I want to wear that badge on my chest. You know what I'm saying? That is important to me. Funky, got a question. What is the size of the China stimulus? Any thoughts on what the fallout from it may hit? I don't know what the fallout's going to be, but I think it's going to be massive. I think it's going to be big. We're already starting to see effects of it. We're already seeing effects of it just from the news of it, right? So, I mean, we saw what happened in 2020, 2021, 2019, when we saw stimulus start to go out to the people in the economy before, right? So it's only a matter of time for the US follow suit, Canada follows suit, Europe follows suit. We're going to start seeing the money. This is just step one of the money printers turning on, right? So it's going to be massive. That's what she said. What you said is exactly what I have in mind. Exactly, brother. And hey, Isaac, I'm going to be here with you through the whole thing, brother, all the way up to 2029, man. We're going to ride this till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? Tony, JASMY 60 cents in December 2024. Watch how fast crypto runs. If Trump wins, crypto will run like a bat out of hell. BTC to 110K this December. Yeah. That is exactly the sentiment in the market right now. That is so exciting. It's so exciting, guys, right? These next 3 months, and it's already started. It's already started, right? People are like, well, when's it going to start? When's it going to start? When's it going to start? Look at the week. Look at the week. Let's go to the month, okay? Let's go to the month of September, which we originally thought was going to be red, right? Look at the month of September, guys. And people are saying, when's it going to start? Sui up 98.8%. Wagami up 148%. Taraxa up 96.6%. LCX almost 47%. Dion Protocol 79.6%. Fetch up 30. Jupiter up 21. Like Turbo up 83. SCI 46.3. Aerodrome 91. Manta 39. Guys, it started. Right? It's already started. Like my portfolio this month is pretty freaking green right now. Pith's 31%. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I don't know what people are talking about when they say, you know, when's it going to start? Look around, bro. Look around, right? That, yes. Isaac, when hit it, Big Rob, I'm going to send you a huge super chat because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have come this far. Hey, I appreciate you, Isaac. I appreciate you, brother. And again, like I said, man, I'm going to be here with you for the next 5 years. We got next year to go through, and then we got 3 years of bear market to ride or die together, and then another year of pumpage, just like we're about to enter right now, man. So it's going to be a lot of fun, brother. It's going to be a lot of fun. They gave everyone $5,000 to invest. China had no short-term sales. So I'm not sure how long the pump will last. Hope through October with the normal pump we expect. Yeah, well, I mean, we're getting close. It's already the 27th, right? I mean, it's the end of the day. It's the 27th, 28th tomorrow. Big things popping, little things stopping. So exactly, right? Exactly. All right, I guess we should get into some of the news, man. Let's have a look at what we got going on today. So check this out. Pow. All right, so from Hara says, sorry for the wait. Junction's testnet, this is big, guys. Junction's testnet is an EVM compatible L2 chain created by ZK Rollups. Now, Brian and I talked about this. I had Brian on the channel this weekend. He's a JASMY ambassador. If you missed it, go watch it, right? And he talked about this. The testnet is scheduled to be completed within this month. And then it will be good. It will be migrated to the mainnet, and the payment function of the GPU pool will be integrated. So the L2 is going to be up and running this month, guys, within a month. So I don't know if he means before the end of September or if he means within 30 days from, from the other day when he said this. But either way, massive news. L1's finally going to be up and running. That's okay with me, baby. Matt, super bullish. Oh, yeah. That's hella bullish. Hella bullish. Now, let's see what else is going on out there. Check this out, guys. BlackRock bought more shares of its own spot Bitcoin ETF for global allocation funds, guys. BlackRock continuing to buy. And it doesn't stop there, guys. It doesn't stop there. Check this out. Grayscale opens their XRP trust to accredited investors. So we may see accredited investors come in and start scooping up XRP trusts. And here's more bullish news, guys. More metrics. $1.6 billion worth of Bitcoin shorts will be liquidated if Bitcoin hits 70K. And all it's got to do is break through that all it's got to do is break through that 68,000 resistance level. And it's a straight shot up to 70K, guys. And boom, liquidation of 1.6 billion for the shorts. And that is going to send us probably close to 70 to 71K, or sorry, 70K, 72K, I mean 71, 72K, back to the all-time high, where we'll meet more resistance, right? But somebody had asked me today if it was a good idea, asked me if it was a good idea to short. And I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't think it's a good idea to short because, listen, we may have a little bit of a pullback, yes, but if too many people start shorting the market, these market makers are going to go after that liquidity, which means they're going to want to squeeze those shorts. They're going to want to drain that money, right? Don't be one of those people that's using leverage trading and getting liquidated going with the market. That's what happens when if you're ever thinking, should I long or should I short? Okay, here's a little tip for you, all right? This one's for free. Look at the market, have a look at the charts and see where the mass buildups of longs and shorts are, okay? So if you're looking at Bitcoin at 66K and you're like, should I short it? Well, if there's a whole crap load of shorts building up at 66K, and I'm talking a lot, it might not be a good idea to follow that trend because usually when that happens, the market makers go after that liquidity and squeeze it, right? So might not be the best idea. Protect yourselves. John, what's up, buddy? Blessings to you too, man. Just got 500K JASMY, feeling grateful for all your wisdom. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. That's awesome, man. Rodney, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen any more XCN videos in the past couple of days. Are there more coming? Yes, there is. Actually, I have Wes coming on the channel. I haven't done any XCN videos today for a reason, because I have Wes coming on the channel possibly tomorrow for a live stream, and we're going to talk XCN and everything that's going on. So I just didn't want to, give away any of the stuff we're going to be talking about in videos when we're going to do a full XCN live stream on it. So that's why. Smash the likes and subscribe, says John. Yes, absolutely, guys. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Guys, we're only 4 subscribers away from 6,400 subs. 4 subscribers. So if you're listening, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, help us out, guys. Smash that subscribe button and push us up over that mark. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Be that guy, right? Be that guy. Or girl. Be that girl. Be that guy. Be the person who smashes it and gets us up over that level. All right, what else do we got going on? Oh, look at this. Even more. Do you notice a pattern here, guys? ARK Invest buys 3,089 more Bitcoin. Their largest inflow ever. Do you notice a pattern here, guys? Right? You see what I'm saying? And look at the SEC trying to do some damage here. Gary Gensler. SEC charges Mango Markets for unregistered sales of MNGO crypto token. Trying to bully the little guy again. Good old Gare Bear. Good old Gare Bear. Doing what he can to harm investors instead of protect them, right? All right, check this out, guys. Bitcoin investors pour 366 million into US ETFs as BTC surges past 65K. Bitcoin reached a significant milestone in September 26th as it broke past the 65K mark in late trading. This increase came alongside a major influx of capital into the United States, listing spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. According to data from Farside Investors, the 11 U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs witnessed total inflows of 365.7 million on the day. This marks the highest daily inflows for Bitcoin ETFs in over 2 months, following the $486 million in inflows recorded on July 22nd. Notably, the recent surge in Bitcoin ETF inflows can be attributed to rising institutional interest. September 26th saw the ARK 21 shares Bitcoin ETF lead with an inflow of 113.8 million. The BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust followed closely behind, recording inflows of 93.4 million. Guys, if you're wondering if you should be dollar cost averaging into the market right now, what the hell else do I got to tell you here? I don't even know. The whales are buying, the big money's buying like crazy right now. Why do you think that is? Do you think that they know something is coming? Right? Get in where you fit in, guys. Additionally, BlackRock's inflows were particularly noteworthy as the firm had experienced its largest inflow day just 1 day earlier on September 25th with 184.4 million. Other key players like Fidelity, Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund, and Bitwise Bitcoin ETF also saw sizable inflows, receiving 74 million and 50.4 million respectively. Meanwhile, the Van Eck Bitcoin ETF reported inflows of 22.1 million. While the majority of ETFs gained traction, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust saw a different trend. Grayscale experienced an outflow of 7.7 million. Good old Grayscale dumping on the market, bringing its total outflows since converting to a spot ETF in January to 20.1 billion. Despite this, the combined inflows of all 11 U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs has now reached 18.3 billion since their inception. Furthermore, while Bitcoin ETFs saw significant capital inflows, Ethereum-based ETFs lagged behind. On September 26th, 9 Ethereum ETFs registered a collective outflow of $100,000. Moreover, this occurrence despite inflows of over 15 million for the BlackRock and Fidelity respective spot Ethereum funds. Grayscale's Ethereum Trust, which has faced criticism for its high fees, saw a further 36 million in outflows, continuing a downward trend. Therefore, the recent contrast in performance between Bitcoin and Ethereum's ETFs has raised questions about the different levels of institutional support for these assets. Bitcoin bolstered by positive market sentiment and an interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve, has gained nearly 13% over the past 2 weeks. Guys, I got to be honest with you about these Ethereum ETFs. I think that is a sleeping giant. I think we're being played when it comes to that, and I think that Ethereum is going to absolutely send in this bull run. And I'm like, listen, I'm not saying it like I like Ethereum. That's fine. I hold a little bit of it. So I'm not some Ethereum max. I'm just saying, man, like, I think they're, you know, They're manipulating things. I don't think they want us accumulating Ethereum. That's just how I see it. All right, what else do we got? Check this out, guys. Mark Cuban talking smack to Gare Bear. Listen up.
Let me ask you about what could be the regulatory regime under Harris. You just saw Gary Gensler, who was in the green room. We talked to him. I know you said, at least publicly so far, that you want his job. Lena Khan was just on 60 Minutes on Sunday. And there were some interesting things that were said. There were some examples where she brought prices down, especially in healthcare, which is your world.
Right.
Some of that seemed egregious, but at the same time, there's a whole bunch of CEOs and big businesses that think that they're being unfairly attacked and deals that should be done that can't be done. What do you think Harris does? And that's something she has not addressed yet.
Well, she's been very clear about the fact that she's against regulation via litigation. She said it. She's had me say it for them, right?
And is that a veiled way of saying that Gary Gensler is legislating through lawsuits?
I don't think it's very veiled at all. You know, I think it is what it is. Now, in terms of Lena, I think she's done some things right and wrong. I think her efforts in the pharmacy space have been right on. She's done a good job. Her efforts to try to break up some of these mergers, I don't agree with.
And not just, but I'm not asking whether you agree with it.
Right, I don't know what she's going to do.
And that's a big question for the world of.
No, I get personnel as policy. I get that, right? But we haven't heard anything from Donald Trump either. You know, all we've seen Donald Trump do is hire his relatives, right? RNC, here comes the daughter-in-law. You know, who's going to speak for him? His two sons want to come up with a new Hey, we got a new silver coin. Here come the sons. Hey, we got blockchain. We've got DeFi. Here comes another son. You haven't seen him work with, I mean, again, the family business is now the Republican Party.
But more, you're asking a lot of people to make a big leap of faith on, for example, I've got like 15 things, you've seen them, they're in ads for.
Bring them on, yeah.
Well, you know, mandatory gun buyback or abolishing the filibuster or banning offshore drilling or no more private insurance companies, decriminalizing illegal. So don't believe she'll do any of those things. And then the things you don't like that happened under the Biden administration, you say she didn't have any control over because she wasn't CEO. So don't take responsibility for those things that she did. How about all the hotspots around the world?
So here's the difference, another difference between Kamala and Donald, right? Donald says something and everybody else tries to explain what he really meant. Right? He didn't really mean all these things. This is what he's suggesting, right? He's just hyperbole. Listen to what Kamala Harris says. What she says is what she's going to do.
But then you're not going to go back and look at Trump's 4 years compared to the last 4 years that we've had.
But what about the years
we
before
know
that?
what what he did, and we know there were no hot spots around the world.
Then you're not talking about inheriting the Obama economy and what he did there. Look, Obama was the deporter in chief. He deported more people. What is specifically, Joe, my turn. What specifically is he going to do for deportation? Is he going to get the national guard?
I don't know how he's going to.
You don't think that's important?
No, I just think that when she was unable to answer the question about are you better off now than 4 years ago, I think that was illustrative.
Well, 4 years ago, literally, we were in a pandemic. It was an easy answer.
We can look at exactly what happened. He's already been president. And we can look at what happened when she was vice president. And it's not good, the comparison.
Being the president, Joe, as you know, is different than being vice president. It's not close, right?
So she can take credit for the good things that happened with Biden, but she didn't have anything to do with the bad things.
Donald Trump takes credit for things that didn't even exist, right? The things that didn't even happen. He forgets that we had to pay tens of billions of dollars to farmers because his tariffs backfired. He forgets about all the retaliatory.
The tariffs that are still on.
Well, no, we're talking about farmers' tariffs, right? We're not talking about steel. Today, what did they talk about? They talked about eliminating EV because it's a security threat. That's smart.
They just said 1 minute. We need a bell, right at the end of the 1 minute. Back to your corner.
It's so funny. It's like they think we're stupid, right? And I love that he said it. So she can take credit for anything that's positive while she's been vice president. But then her supporters, people who are anti-Trump or whatever you want to call it, you argue with them and they say, she's vice president. She has nothing to do. She has nothing to do with any of the bad stuff that happened because she's the vice president. Well, then she's got nothing to do with any of the positive either. You can't have it both ways, right? You can't have it both ways. You got to take the crookeds with the straights, right? Funky, look at you, triple your subs in the same time you helped triple my gains. Best channel on YouTube. Funky, thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. I second that. I third that. Nice. You guys are awesome. You know that? You guys are amazing. Do you think JASMY can hit over $2 in 2025? I would say between $1.25 and $1.50 is where I'm kind of targeting right now. Smith, I don't think maybe 30 cents the most. Trump wins BTC. We'll be back at 110K by December. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? We're going to be watching, guys. We are going to be watching. We got some KASPA news too. Let's get into the KASPA news, guys. KASPA faces price flatlining as KASPA's is KASPA's growth dimming? Let's talk about it. KASPA is experiencing price stagnation right now. As of writing, KASPA is trading between 15 cents 84 and 17 cents 41. While the price has risen by 18% over the last 6 months, recent minor losses have raised concerns. Investors are watching closely for the significant move. Key resistance and support levels will help determine KASPA's price trajectory. Meanwhile, the nearest resistance for KASPA is at 18 cents 34. Reaching this price level could signal a return to bullish momentum. However, the outlook is complicated as the MACD indicator shows negative momentum. Technically, this suggests that growth might be limited unless market conditions change. Looking at technical indicators offers more insight into KASPA's market position. The relative strength index is close to the 50 mark. This indicates a neutral situation, meaning KASPA is neither overbought nor oversold. Many traders see this as a time to wait to support levels for KASPA is at 15 cents 20. If the price approaches this point, it may test investors' confidence. If support fails, further declines could happen. The trading range between 15 cents 84 and 17 cents 41 is quite narrow. Traders should keep a close watch on these levels to anticipate any trend change. KASPA needs to surpass 19 cents 91 level to bounce back. The token might regain a bullish market sentiment after reaching this price level. If not, KASPA could struggle to maintain support, increasing the risk of decline. The coming days will be crucial for KASPA. The relationship between resistance and support will be key in deciding if KASPA can pick up momentum. Monitoring these levels will give insights into the future price movements as the situation develops. Traders should prepare for both positive and negative scenarios. Now, personally, guys, if it goes down, I mean, it's just an opportunity to buy more, in my opinion. KASPA is going to do phenomenal in the grand scheme of things of this bull run and the next one. So that's not something I would stress about. If it goes down, it's an opportunity. If it goes up, it's an opportunity, right? So that's just, I don't know, that's just how I'm seeing it, right? But as always, I always want to know what you guys think. Let's go back over to the JASMY chart. Yeah, so looking good, guys, on the weekly. Let's go back over to the daily. Now, what will we do here, guys? Will we come back down and test the 100-day SMAs for support like I talked about? Or are we going to end up with this candle being green and to the upside here, smashing through? We got a lot of room to go on the RSI on the weekly time frame for JASMY. So, but let's go have a look at Bitcoin. Look at this juicy little chart, huh? Look at that. Remember when we called this way down here? Remember that? Boom. Nice recovery, guys. Nice recovery there. Looking good. We're coming up towards the top of this this bullish broadening wedge pattern we have going on here on Bitcoin for the daily. Looking nice, looking juicy. Let's go over to the weekly and have a look. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at the juiciness of this. Nice. Very nice. Looking bullish on the weekly for Bitcoin as well, guys. You love to see it. You love to see it. So anyway, guys, that is the news. We need 3 subs, guys. 3 subs to get to 6,400. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, help push us up over that level. It would be greatly appreciated if you would do that. That would be amazing. And just so you guys know, I'm jumping over to the Patreon right now. In 10 minutes, I will be live over there doing a group video call. So get over there, get into the group video call, guys. We also do one-on-one video call coaching sessions as well, crypto giveaways, all kinds of stuff, guys. So get over to the Patreon. The link is down below. I will be live over on the Patreon in about 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to get over there and join the party. I will see you guys over there. Over the is XCN's first bull run? If so, is this good? Yes, it is in fact XCN's first bull run, and yes, it is mega ultra good. So yes. All right, guys, I will see you over on the Patreon in about 10 minutes. Get your butts over there. I will see you guys there.